Hello everyone. Let's explain the summary of lesson 7, Trampling the Terror Barrier of Thinking into Results program. You know, most people don't reach their goals. Some of them don't set the right goal. Most of them don't ever think about setting a goal. And a few set a very high level goal that we call the C-type goal, but most don't reach it. Just only a few, 3 out of 100 make it happen. Now, Bob explains to us how to trample the terror barrier. Now, the terror barrier happens when I make I define a C-type goal for myself, and when I get emotionally involved and start working to reach it, a terror barrier just smashed in front of us, and we usually get stuck and return to where we were before. So Bob explains to us the goal-reaching process, which has 4 phases. The first one is bondage, next reason, the third one terror barrier, and the fourth one freedom. And he shows us how to go from bondage to freedom. Very interesting, you will say, yes. Now let's talk about bondage. Bondage is the state of a person that is completely controlled by his or her paradigm. I mean, the paradigm is set and programmed on the next type frequency. The thoughts are X type, the feelings are X type, the behaviors are X type, and the results are X type. And when you want to do something, you think on X type. You never think in another way. If you earn $50,000, you think like a man or a woman that earns $50,000. All right? Now, at one point in time, a certain person may entertain a Y-type idea. The Y-type idea starts in a state that we would call reason. So this person starts to think about and entertain the Y-type idea, which is a new idea of something he wants to do, and he's thinking about it. He doesn't really get emotionally involved about it, and he doesn't really act on that yet. So really nothing happens, because you guys know that the behavior is not controlled by the conscious mind, but by the subconscious mind. And that's what we call reason, and nothing happens. I mean, you can think it over, but then life goes on the X-type way. Now, the terror barrier starts when this person starts to get emotionally involved with the Y idea, starts to impress the Y idea in the subconscious mind, and starts acting in the direction of the Y idea. And at that precise time, the body frequency, the mind frequency, conscious and subconscious, become XY. So that means I'm accustomed to the X type frequency, but I desire the Y. So the subconscious mind is an XY frequency, because this person wants to and is thrilled about becoming Y type person, but he's scared because he doesn't want to leave the X type frequency, and he doesn't know, and he has never done the Y type before. And that produces worry and doubt in the conscious mind. It produces fear in the subconscious mind, and it produces dis-ease in the whole body. When you talk about dis-ease, it's a body that's not at ease. Okay? And at that precise time when that person starts to act, he smashes into a wall of fear. I mean, terror. And then at that precise time, the paradigm just takes the body and pushes him back to bondage, and nothing happened. The opposite of fear is faith. When the energy flows to and through us, we have the opportunity to put it to think negative or to think positive. Negative is fear, positive is faith. And if we understand how the whole thing works, we start to understand that this terror barrier is a defense mechanism to avoid change. And you also understand that by impressing from your conscious mind to your subconscious mind that new idea, it will get impressed into the subconscious mind and it will affect the behavior and the frequency of the mind body. And then you will start acting in that way. So with persistence, if you decidedly start going to the direction or in the direction of where you want to go and endeavor to live the life you desire, and then even though you're completely in fear, you walk ahead watching your goal with permanent, repetitive conditioning from the conscious mind to the subconscious mind, you just cross through the terror barrier. You know, you don't jump it, you just cross through, and then you get to the freedom. And that's how you get to the freedom. And once you're in the freedom, after a while, you stabilize again, and then you're again in bondage, and you have to start again, a new goal, and that's how Earl Nightingale tells us that the boats go in the ocean from port to port, achieving the purpose of their lives. Okay? Now, once you are in the freedom zone, you start looking for the resources that you need to get that new Y-type result. And you don't see it because the resources will be provided to you not at your time, but at one specific time. You may not know when. You don't control that part. But then these people usually put again a seed of doubt on whether they will or not achieve that. And that brings again fear in the subconscious mind and may jeopardize the whole project. So if you have faith, again, and you know how things work, you understand, because finally the only bondage is ignorance. If I have knowledge, I can come through because I understand the laws of the universe and I work with them, not against them, right? And that's how things work. So you see that, let me tell you that fear is our best ally to progress. Because when fear comes, you know you're in the right path. And you have to think it over, study the whole thing, and walk courageously towards your goal and live the life you desire. And things will come. This is Pierre Jacob. Thank you.